question has been asked on the internet. Whoa, look at this big light bulb. Are light bulbs recyclable? That's interesting. It depends on your definition of recycling and what you really mean. So if we consider the first definition of recycling, which is pure reuse, right? Light bulbs are not recyclable in the way used clothing is, or old bath rags being torn up and used for washing your car or whatever you want to do it. Spent light sources cannot be recycled like that. On the other hand, and the most common understanding of recycling is when you demanufacture a lamp into its component parts. Okay, so you have glass, you have metal, and you have plastic. Generally, the plastic and the glass are not reused in any meaningful way, but the metal can be. So it's safe to say that when it comes to lamp recycling, you can recycle some of the materials in it. So the metal can be recycled, tungsten, brass, copper, these types of things. Okay. Sometimes the phosphor powder can be sifted and cleansed and used in paint manufacturing, and at other times they can get the rare earth elements out of that phosphor powder and reuse those. But this is a very expensive process, so there's a high cost to this, and so the virgin materials are still quite a bit cheaper than post lamp use phosphor and rare earth elements. But why do we recycle light bulbs? Well, we recycle light bulbs because we want to recover mercury. Spent lamps have mercury in them, and recycling them, getting them intact to a mercury management facility prevents that mercury from contaminating our environment. Come on, folks. So there are literally billions and billions of mercury-containing lamps deployed right now in the world. Even amidst this LED boom, the vast majority of high-efficiency light sources contain mercury. We need mercury. We need mercury for scientific purposes. We need mercury for industrial purposes. We need mercury for lighting. But if we consider ourselves an intelligent society, we need to engage fully in what we call lamp recycling, because it prevents toxic mercury from getting into the environment. Look, mercury doesn't know about borders. It doesn't know that when vapor is released into the air and then rained down into the water, it doesn't know that there's a line there that says Canada, the United States, Mexico, wherever. We need to recover the mercury. If it is released from a light bulb, if spent mercury is released from a light bulb, it can never be recovered. It's gone. It's in the environment. Okay, so we want to prevent that from happening. So don't mess around. Every one of us is a stakeholder in this, folks. We all live in this world. We all drink the water. We all want to eat the fish. Okay, and people get contaminated by mercury from eating fish. So the mercury goes into the water, into the lake. The little things at the bottom of the lake start eating, and it gets into them, and it goes up through the environment to the bigger fish and the bigger fish, and the bigger fish get the most mercury in them. Most local municipalities in North America, Canada, United States, have drop-off centers for homeowners where you can drop off your old CFL light bulbs after you changed LED. You can drop off your old fluorescent tubes. And there are literally hundreds of companies across Canada, United States that will come and pick up waste lamps for a fee from businesses. So you do not have an excuse. Forget about the stupid definitions of recycling and whether or not, what does the glass get used for and all this kind of thing. Lamp recycling is about mercury recovery. It's about preventing mercury from entering the environment. So participate in it. Be an intelligent guy. If you don't know, folks, now you know. And if you don't know whether or not your light bulb has mercury in it or not, then recycle it, because at least the metal in that will be recycled. So if you don't know, now you know. Recycle your old fluorescent lamps, your old mercury vapor lamps, your old low-pressure sodium lamps, metal halide, especially if you're doing a lighting retrofit where you have massive amounts of lamps that are going to be going into the garbage. No excuses, folks. Now you know.